What if your OBS has its own soundboard and an audio mixer, plus if someone types a funny command in the chat? That's funny, right? You can claim these sound for your channel reward points, and let's check another one. There you go. You can add as many sound effects you want, and you can map them to an I command, or you can also map it to a keyboard press. Without any further ado, let's see how to do this. The first thing that we're going to do here is go ahead and open the link from the description, and that should take you to the OBS forum, and we're going to download Soundboard Deck 2.0.0 and go ahead and click on go to downloads and scroll down a bit, and you're gonna find the third one, Windows 64 installer.exe. Download that and install. Once that's done, get back to your OBS. Now we're gonna go to the left side corner docs, click on that and go ahead and find the soundboard and click open. Now you should see a dock that opens somewhere in the bottom. I have already created mine, but if you're a new user, you should see this all empty. It's pretty easy to add any sound to your dock. All you gotta do is click on the plus icon and you can name it, let's say clap 2. And you're gonna browse the file and find the audio and press open and just press OK. Now that your sound has been mapped to the soundboard, but we need a hotkey that needs to be mapped so that when you click that button, the sound is gonna be played. Also, if you notice on the right side in the audio mixer, you might see the soundboard and you can control the audio here. Alright, now let's see how to set the hotkey. To do that, go ahead to the file and click on settings. Now go to the hotkeys. Now on the filter, we're gonna search for soundboard. Now you can see I already had those sounds had been added and I have coded them to the number press. The last one I added was the clap 2. Now let's assign a num press, let's say 9, and now you're gonna press apply and OK. So whenever you press num 9, it should activate the sound. But the question here is, how are we going to map this to a command typed by the audience? This is where we need the Streamer.bot to map our hotkeys to the I command. To set up your Streamer.bot, check the link from here. Alright, now let's see how to set this in the Streamer.bot. Open the second link from the description and that should take you to my website. And I have made everything easy for you guys. You need to just download this and it's free of cost. Once you download it, you should see something like this. Double click, open that. Open with Notepad. I know this is going to be overwhelming. Just go ahead and copy all the code, Ctrl A, Ctrl C. Get back your Streamer.bot and on the left side corner, click on import and copy paste all the code that we copied here. And whatever sound that we added in our deck, that's been added here. You can add more sound, I'll show you in the rest of the video. And go ahead and click on import. Once you add it, you should see all those under the sound effects. Let me show you how this works. If you get back to your OBS studio, and we have something called FAH file. And if I go to my files, settings, and if I go to my hotkeys and if I type for soundboard and the file is mapped to num1, now we'll get back to our Streamer.bot. Same way I have mapped my FAH file keyboard press 1 when it is triggered by a command I file in the chat. So that's a logic. So whenever you add a sound in your dock, you're gonna come back to your Streamer.bot, add an action, map a key, and trigger it by a I command. So as you know, we added clap 2 right here. Let me show you how to add that to our Streamer.bot. So on the sound effects, right click, click on add, and let's name this clap 2. And in the sub action, we're gonna map a num key. So back in our OBS, we mapped a hotkey num9. Same way in our Streamer.bot, we're gonna right click on add and go to core, and in system you're gonna find keyboard press, and right here you can scroll down and you're gonna spot num9 and press OK. And in triggers, click add, go to core and go to commands and click on command trigger, and right here click on create command, and let's name this as clap 2. And this is very important. This is where the command's been taken from the chat. So whatever you put in here, this is what you want your audience to type. So let's say clap 2, and make sure in your cooldowns you set the user cooldown to 45. Same way in the source, you make sure to check on the YouTube message. And now we can go ahead and click on OK again, and that's it. So if you want to add another sound, go to your OBS, go to the dock, add a sound, name it, and assign a hotkey, come back to your Streamer.bot, do the same process I showed you, and this way you can add as many as sounds you want. And like I showed you before, if you want this to be mapped to a point system where viewers can claim the sound only if they have enough points, make sure you comment on this video. I'll make sure to cover this topic. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll catch up on the next video. Until then, bye from Debo Place.
Keep the change, the animal.